around school, and he held my hand, and he was so proud to call me his. I never really had a guy so proud of me. And he just was. He was so proud. He wasn't even living in that city at the time. He had moved from one grandparent's house to the other to be around me. I'd never had a guy do that. Not try so hard to be near me. And then he left, and when he came back, he wasn't the Aaron I knew. He hated me because all these people lied and said that I had cheated on him with one of his friends, and it never happened. God, it never happened. And then that wasn't really falling through, so that was starting to fall through, so they told him that I was cheating on him with this other guy. And I didn't start seeing the other guy until after I'd broken up. Well, I didn't break up with him, he broke up with me, until Aaron had left me. And I tried to tell Aaron for so long, there's nobody else. There's no one else. I only want you. I want you. I want you. I want you. I need you. And I don't know if he'll ever see this. But he'll know who I'm talking about when he sees it. Because I'm sure he'll remember shattering his hand. And all these fucking people lied. And because of them, I lost him. And since that day, I've never talked to any of those people again. Even though I called them friend. Because what kind of friend would lie to the person you care about just so they would break up with you? And if any of you people that lied see this, one day the truth is gonna come out and you're gonna look like a fucking fool. And that's my dog. He was having a nightmare. And part 2 of the story. The guy that I ended up seeing after Aaron, we'll say his name is... we'll say his name is Dom. Okay, Dom and I started seeing each other, and we moved pretty quickly. This is stupid on our part, but we did. We moved quick, and I was spending the night with him. And I remember he had done something, and you know, like when you do something, like somebody does something, you're like, oh my god, I love you, like, just, you know, because the way they act, it makes you like love who they are. Well, he was doing something, and I kind of looked at him and went, I love you, and I was like, oh my god, did I really just say that? And I kind of flipped out, and yeah. Well, it had only taken days, and a lot of people will sit there and say, oh, you can't fall in love with someone in days. I did. I fell. I think a lot of the reason why I fell so hard is because I had just lost Aaron. And all the feelings and the heartbreak, I formed it into compassion and just shoved it onto Dom. Well, I was staying the night, and we were watching Netflix. I think we were watching... The first night I stayed, he was letting me pick whatever I watched, so we were watching a bunch of horror movies. And he thought it was funny because I wasn't like scared or jumping like most teenage girls do, or most girls do. I was laughing at the gore. And we were laying there, and the next night we were going to his friend's house. Well, his friends had a kid, and the guys were playing beer pong, and for those of you who friend me on Facebook, you will know exactly who this is. Well, had me as a friend on Facebook because I have deleted the videos, but yeah, he was playing beer pong with one of his friends, and the girl that was there seeing Dom's friend ended up walking out during one of the videos, but anyways, we were sitting there and we had hung out with them, and they had a little boy. I think he was about two or three. Well, he they were sitting there, and the guys had stopped playing beer pong for a little bit, and one of the Dom's friend went upstairs to find his girlfriend. Well, Dom's like on the floor playing with the little boy, and I was videoing, and I was like, "Baby, I love you," and he goes, "I love you too." And the way he said it, it sounded so sincere. Like I would have never known that he didn't feel that way. And about 3 days later, he basically tells me, "I don't love you," and I never did. I just said it to make you feel better. And that broke my heart. I was pissed and I was hurt. So we broke up. And I talked to him and I told him, I was like, I'll give you time, I'll do whatever. Whatever it takes to make you see that I'm not going to go anywhere. So as I was doing all that, he's sitting at the people's house that we were over there with, and he had played beer pong with, and he looks at him, and it was kind of a movie moment. He stands up and goes, "I'm gonna go get my girl," and walked straight out of the house and drove all 45 minutes to my house to tell me, "I want you, I need you, you're my girl." I mean, come on, what girl wouldn't fall for that, right? Guy they care about standing in front of them, telling them how much they need them. The girl's dream. So I go home with them. Shocker. We go home together, jamming in the car, singing our song. And our song at the time was the Haley Steinfeld "Starving." And we were staring at each other, and he had his hand on my leg, and as we were driving, we were singing to each other, and it was being retarded. Well, I found it pretty funny because he's a bigger guy, okay? He's like big, like body stature big, and pretty tall. Like, I think he was like 6'4". I'm like 5'2", so yeah, pretty tall. I don't think he was 6'4", I think he was like 5'8", but he was taller than me by a good bit. I came to like right here, and we were sitting on the bed, and he was playing Call of Duty, and I reached over and hit the power button, I turned off his controller, I was like, "No, love me." And everything was going good, and he decided that I wasn't acknowledging him enough, so he looked at me and goes, "I'm a Slytherin snake," and I was like, "What?" And that became like something that he would do anytime I was sad, and freaking goofball. Well, about a week later, I'm laying next to him in bed. I wake up, normal day, just wake up next to him. He looks at me, and he goes to drop me off at my house, and before I get out of the car, I'm like, "Okay, what's wrong? You've been silent the whole car ride. We're never quiet in our car rides. We sing to each other, we're never quiet." And he didn't put his hand on my leg like he did, so I knew. I was like, "No, you always put your hand on my leg, so what's wrong?" He goes, "I don't love you, and I never did." And it was like a freaking knife in my heart, and I just sat there, and I didn't know what to say, and I got out of the car, I slammed the door, and I left. I was so angry, and I sat there, and I picked up all the letters that Aaron had given me, and I started reading through them, trying to figure out, okay, this is 2 guys now, what am I doing wrong? I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't. And my brother recently talked to Aaron, and he goes, I don't give a fuck about her. I couldn't care less. It's like, how can you believe these people who didn't have your back